Hi boys and girls, today we're going to be doing shading and value. So we're going to use a nice dark pencil and create values that go from 20% of the full 100% gray that your pencil is to 100%. It's going to go 20, 50%, 70%, and 100% of gray. So I'm going to show you how to do this to go from light to dark. And right now our purpose is to learn how to do this, to color in anything in a black and white style versus using full color. So again, this is called shading, and I'm just going to label it shading values. Shading values. Now, I'd like everybody to just draw a rectangle, a very long rectangle. In the middle of their page. And you're going to divide it in half and then divide it in half again. So you're going to do from the top and the bottom in half and then divide it in half again. And you're going to label it 20%, 50%, 70%, and 100%. This is the amount of the pigment that is coming right off of your pencil. The percent is a part of it. So we're going to start with 20%, which is a light, very, very light amount. Gently, you're going to take your pencil and go side to side. Don't worry if it goes over a little bit. You could always erase. And just fill it in very gently, trying not to get too much streaks, till it looks like a nice light shade. Now you're going to do a mid-tone shade. And if you were to actually think of this like a color, and actually when artists use black and white, sometimes they represent colors with the black and white pencil. This would be similar to a yellow. That's an example. It's an example of the colors. Or maybe an orange. Now this one could be a mid-tone of any color. Let's say mid-tone of green or red or blue, but it's mid-tone. So it's a mid-tone. This is light. Mid-tone. Okay, so mid-tone. Doing the same thing, put my pencil on the side. Just made it a little bit darker. 70% is getting pretty dark, but it's not 100%. So this would be like for, I don't know, a darker blue or a darker red, like a maroon, or maybe a deep blue, or a brown, a dark brown, right? Those kinds of colors. So what I'm doing, I'm going over it again until it looks darker than that by about 20%. So for an example of colors, examples. We'll call this brown, maroon, purple, all those kinds of colors. And then lastly, 100% would be black, right? The darkest color, or almost black, because it's really rare to have true black. But it would be a very, very dark shade of a color. I'll just write almost black. Or black. We'll say or black. So there you have it. That's how you put in your different values, your shading. All done with one pencil. So we'll call this very dark. And we'll call this the darkest. Okay. All right, I hope you enjoyed doing this video as much as I did. And you'll be able to apply this very well. Bye-bye.